MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Kolten Wong will stand in. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for St. Louis, second baseman, Kolten Wong.
Sent on the ground out to second. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first. And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. On the season, he's hitting just over .290 coming into action here. They charge the Cubs as they take the field here this afternoon. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Line drive to center field. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. Wong rounds the corner and is headed home. In to score is the runner from first. Grichuk takes the turn at third. He wants it all. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Digging in now, Matt Carpenter. The average on the season sits right at .290 to begin the day. A shot down the first baseline. 0-1, here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Played on the backhand. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Hitting a little over .250 coming into action in this one. And he lays off there, 1-0.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Good sharp curveball there. The count 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, right fielder Jason.
Hit on the ground out to short. Diaz scoops it up. No problem here. 1 away. Stepping in, Chris Bryant. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Harold Reynolds, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Chris Bryant becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Anthony Rizzo is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
Now a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
And the inning goes. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Hayward coming on, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting seventh.
Here's Jed Jerko
baseman,
now.
number 3.
The average for him entering
Jed
play sits down in the
Jerko.
250s. Ran the circle change in on him, a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Batting 8.
Digging in the switch
Center
hitter,
fielder number
Dexter
25.
Fowler. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Ready with the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than the hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And another foul ball. Once again a 3-2. Swinging a soft liner, but this is hauled in by the second baseman, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move
Batting
up.
ninth, the pitcher,
Coming to the
number
plate
18,
now, Carlos Martinez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Line to the right side, but a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire. Striding in, Kevin Pillar. He'll match up with
Leading
Carlos
up for the
Martinez to lead off the
center
inning.
fielder, Kevin
Drilled to the right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Another 0-2 home. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Javier Baez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Bounce towards the mound, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Molina finishes it off with the tag to end. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Colton Wong. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Colton Wong.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Now
Striding in once again, Aledmys Diaz. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here it comes, 0-2. Line towards center field. Pilar is there, and he has it for the first out. Here's Randal Grichuk. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this one gets away.
1-1.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And there's ball 2 now.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit. You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Hit out towards second. Baez ranging to his right to second for 1. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double. Here's Addison Russell. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The shortstop, Addison.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Colon.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Little dribbler down the line. Throw on to Carpenter, gets him, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Stephen Piscotty. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Stephen Piscotty.
A high fastball is in there.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. Digging in, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Jed Jerko. He drew a walk his first time up. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Drilled down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him. Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder. Number
A
17.
little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success. Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does. Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Anthony Rizzo is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Boy, that's an ugly swing right there. And they haven't been getting on base. They're not doing much of anything right now. And I'll tell you what, they got to figure out something to make an adjustment or this game could get ugly quick.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. First delivery to him on the way.
Kevin Pillar.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle. Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And then stepping up now, Dexter Fowler. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Number 25. Dexter Fowler.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And the pitch. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Strike called. 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 18, Carlos Martinez.
Hit on the ground to third. Fielded by Moustakas. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready for another shot 16, now. Colton Wong. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. Shot back up the middle. Pillar is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Standing in, Kyle Schwarber. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Kyle Schwarber.
Hard hit ball to second. Wong has it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Javier Baez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Off the LED board and gone. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Mike Moustakas.
A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And that's in there. Base hit. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Here's Addison Russell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit to third. There is Jerko. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Into the box now, Johnny Colon. And here's a ball hit in the air. Wong is there for it, and that retires the side. And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz.
Leading off for the
He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Aledmys Diaz.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Looks at a curveball called for a strike. Here's the 0-2. Off the plate at 94, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Matt Carpenter. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Baez fields it cleanly. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire. Here's Jason Hayward now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Right fielder. Jason.
Hit hard to short. Diaz picks it up. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Ready for another chance? Chris Bryant. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I really like how the catcher and the pitcher are reading swings. The pitch before, big power swing. Then they pull the string on him and get him out in front early. He has no idea what's coming now.
Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. And this is going to be a foul ball. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Digging in once again, Kevin Pillar. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Matt, I like that pitch. I'm surprised people don't do it more often. Runners in scoring position, you know the hitter's going to be aggressive, and he pulled the string with a beautiful changeup.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Up next for the Cubs.
Digging in to try it again, Kyle Schwarber. See if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Molina reaches out. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Right fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Good job of holding up on the 0-2 pitch right there, because clearly he was wanting to chase it.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup, but you got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Pillar patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rizzo ranging into shallow right. 2 gone. Here's Jed Jerko now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Hayward will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Javier Baez. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Javier Baez is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Mike Moustakas is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. And the changeup is way low that time. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chopped foul wide of first. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Stopped on the slide by Wong. Wow. Ready for another shot now. Addison Russell. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's thrown first.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Digging in the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Slow grounder to first. Rizzo has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Striding in once again, Carlos Martinez. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 0-1 pitch on its way. Heading out toward shallow right. Hayward has a read on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Colton Wong will stand in. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Now here it comes. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. Now a flare out toward right center. Baez trying to get there. He can't get to it. This one's down. Ready once again, Aledmys Diaz. He singled his last time up. Now a swing and a fly ball. In there, a base hit. The throw to third. Throw won't get him. Stepping up now, Rendell Grichuk trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. Couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. Ran the circle change in on him, a ball and no strikes. Now it's 2-0.
He's been really effective in this one so far. But it's interesting here that with a couple of guys on base, he seems to be not trusting his stuff.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So striding forward. Now, Johnny Colon. No hits in.
Cubs, number 18, and Zobrist.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Batting average down in the low 210s. 2 home runs and a couple RBIs. Started that swing a bit too early. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A chance here for the second baseman, Wong. And he's retired 1 away. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Grichuk. 2 down. So striding in, Chris Bryant. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters coming to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way. He is being aggressive in this inning.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is Hector Rondon will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Matt Carpenter is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. 1-2. Here it comes. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Sent on the ground out to second. And that will get through into right. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning. Now in the box, Stephen Piscotty. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Therefore, it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Hey now, from the belt, the pitch. Popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he'll reach first safely. Here's Jed Jerko now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Jerko.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2.
Center fielder number 25.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And that's a fair ball, as this one will get down the line. And that's going to plate the go-ahead run from second as they move out in front here, 3-2. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Martinez. Matt Adams will grab a bat to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning. Second and third, 2 away. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
That's a good pitch right there. 2.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Kevin Segrist enters the game to finish this one. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Way out in front.
Well, he got ahead of him right there, and I'd even say he got away with one. Down and into this guy, that's his nitro zone right there. You don't want to float around there very often.
Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2. Here's the pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Standing in, Kevin Pillar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Kevin Pillar becomes out number 2 this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slow bouncer to the right side. Carpenter fields it cleanly, and he is out on the tag. Well, we watched a really solid start.